Good evening, teacher. I am student Gabriela Jacqueline Patilima. In this opportunity, I want to explain Book 30, Lesson 3. This is a grammar review of this lesson. The content of this grammar are: first, shall making a suggestion, 2, adjective suffixes review objective, and subject-verb agreement. Okay, let's start with the first grammar, shall making a suggestion. Shall is considered to be a rather formal and is generally used in the first and third person singular, both in the future simple tense and also when we use it to make offers and suggestions. Shall suggest things that may be done, okay? And something important is that we only use shall for with, I, and with subjects. Often in English, when we make offers and suggestions, we tend to use the conditional so as to be polite to the interlocutor. On the other hand, if the locutor is maybe a friend or maybe something that make us comfortable around, we may choose to use the more casual way of offering by using the present simple. Okay, in this case, there is another way of making offers and suggestion in English. In English, today we are going to look shall. Okay, I'm going to explain shall. And in English, the use of shall has declined in recent years, but that is not to say that its use is less importance in the English language today than before. Okay, so to understand better, let's look some examples. Shall we go to the cinema this evening? Shall we invite our friends for dinner? Shall I make you a coffee? Shall I cook some pancakes for breakfast? As I said, is most common use shall with I and we subject. Okay, remember this. And this is a way to express cordiality, maybe a polite way to suggest something or maybe ask for something in a formal way. Okay, let's start with the second grammar. Okay, continue with this grammar. We have adjective suffixes. There are lots of adjective suffixes that when we add in some nouns or verbs, change maybe the sense, maybe the meaning. Okay, these changes could be as maybe as for example, as something that is relating to maybe having some characteristics, maybe capable of being lot of. Okay, so in this case we are going to check form. When we add nouns to form adjectives, we can use way, li, full, less, earn, aus, equal, ish, like, all, or earn. Okay, so for example, we have the noun word accident. We are going to check with accidental. Historical, beauty, beautiful, fun, funny, danger, dangerous, moment, momentary, home, homeless, left turn. Okay. Second, add to verbs or nouns to form adjectives. For example, able, evil, eve, thief, active. Okay, we have in this case enjoy, enjoyable, access, accessible, affect, affective, express, expressive. Okay, third, added to verbs to form adjectives, and import, important, independent, independent. Okay, in this case, also the meaning and the sense is changing. Okay. Fourth, suffix word can be added to various words stems to form adjectives. For example, forward, outward. Okay, so remember the uses and how we make these adjective suffixes. Third and last grammar, we have subject-verb agreement. In English sentences, the verb must always agree with the subject, whether the subject is singular or plural. Of course, choosing a verb that agrees with the subject requires the ability first identify the subject with these possible modifiers as being either singular or plural. Okay, The first, we have singular identified pronouns. Some identified pronouns are considered singular. A singular indefinite pronoun should have a singular verb, and a plural indefinite pronoun should have a plural verb. For example, we have either has a chance of winning. Another player is coming on the field. In this case, we are maybe notice, understand the person. In this case, either we are putting in the person has. Another player also in the person as a singular. Okay. Second, there is of or there are. The subject follows the verb. Since there is not the subject, the verb agrees with what follows. For example, in this case we have, there are many questions. There is a question. There is fruit, bread, and wine on the table. In the last sentences, when the items, when the things are related, we can use in singular. In this case, is. Okay. Next, third, we have compound adjectives. For example, we have some of these pronouns are always singular or always plural, but some can change their number. They can either singular or plural depending on the context. For example, her brother and the president of company was at the party. Okay. Third, expressions. Sorry, give me a moment, please. Okay, sorry. B. Expressions such as with, together with, including, accompanied by, in addition to, or as well do not change the member of the subject. If the subject is singular, the verb is to. For example, the president, accompanied by his wife, is traveling to India. All of the books, including yours, are in that books. In this case, as I said, we don't change the number of the subject if the subject is in singular. Okay, notice this. C. When a compound subject joined by an is preceded by each or every, a singular verb is used. For example, my mother and I are going to the store. In this case, even though my mother and the pronoun I are both singular, together they take the plural verb are. The two kittens and the mother cat are hidden in the room. In this case, the kittens is plural and cat is singular, and the verb is plural. Okay. We have then when the compound subject is joined by an but. Story D. When the compound subject is joined by an but represents a single idea or person, the compound subject is treated as a unit and a singular verb is used. For example, ham and eggs is a popular breakfast dish. In this case, ham and eggs has maybe a relation. So we are using, in this case, is. Okay? And the last, when two or more singular subjects are joined by or nor. Cats or dogs make a good friends. In this case and in the last, when two or more singular subjects are joined by or not, in this case the same. We use singular. Okay? Remember this. So this is all. Thank you for your attention.